Welcome to Story Guy, where I'm only going to live a few more weeks. I told myself last year that if things weren't better by this time next year, I was going to end my life. I think it's time now. I feel so ready. I feel so bad for what this is gonna to do my mother, but I just can't do this anymore. I know my life could be a lot worse, but I think that I'm genuinely some kind of failed experiment of God's creation. I have been sexually abused from the age of 2 years old by several different people in my life. The last time I was assaulted was last year. I've been physically, verbally, and emotionally abused by several different people too. My therapist says that I have hyper-empathy, and I'm open with others, and bad people see that and use it to their advantage. I have been in and out of hospitals and therapists since I was 10 years old. I'm currently diagnosed with dissociative identity disorder, schizoaffective disorder, bipolar 1, borderline personality disorder, CPTSD, a few more minor things, eating disorders, and anxiety issues. I'm a recovering drug addict, as well I've been sober for a while now. I'm mentally in hell all day every day. My brain hates me, Audie hates me. I am also disabled. I have a connective tissue disorder and issues with all of my bones. I am in severe chronic pain, and surgeries have only given me nerve damage and more pain. My home life is so genuinely stressful that I've been getting stress-induced psychosis every few months for the last 3 years. I don't get a break. I take care of a child that's not mine, clean, and I cook, and I work. Nothing I do is enough, and any attempt to take a break or to slow down so I can care for myself is met with verbal abuse. I'm not enough for anyone here. No one is here for me. My mom tells me that I'm the person that is meant to be a blessing to other people, that I'm a great listener and always know what to say to make things better. I wish someone would listen to me, that someone would say anything to try and make things better for me. The love of my life left me in April. The only who understand my pain is gone. I didn't see it coming. Literally an hour before he left me, he told me that he loved me more than anything. He was my rock, and I'm just floating away now. I am so tired. I've been so tired. There are so many things I love about life. There are so many people I love that I don't want to leave. But I'm so tired, and I've tried doing everything to make this better, and it doesn't get better. It never gets better. I have some people I want to see first. Some things I want to experience first. My birthday is a couple days, and I'm in my bedroom looking up parking garages that would be high enough to jump from that would definitely end me. I can't see myself being here anymore. I'm gonna sort some stuff out. Say all of the things I need to say. Get together money for my funeral and cremation, and then I'll be gone. I hope there isn't life after this one. My boyfriend is mad at me, and I don't know how to fix things. I don't want to make this long, and I have no energy. I'm so sad and annoyed at myself. I've been with my boyfriend for 11 months, and I've liked him 8 months before we met. We've never been friends since. In less than 24 hours of knowing each other, he asked me on a date. I really love him, and this is really hurting me. Boyfriend doesn't like me going out without him, and the last time really went out with a friend was around February or March. And even then he doesn't want me to text him and is kind of mad. We've argued about it a lot, but I just agreed to not hang out with friends. He also got mad because I wanted to hang out with my cousin. I've since never really brought it up, and for any of my friends that celebrate their birthday, I just say I can't go. I know it's shitty of me, but I rather that than argue and risk losing him. This year, my school is having a sports competition, soccer volleyball act, and the girls in my class had to make posters. They decided that today we're gonna make the poster. Yesterday was my friend's birthday, and I said I was in another city at my grandparents' and I might stay till the next day. That worked for yesterday. But today, one friend saw my dad at the market and said hi, so I couldn't really lie anymore. I called my boyfriend and told him what happened, and he got mad and said I told you we shouldn't talk till the end of the school year because of stuff like this. He told me to not talk and text him till Wednesday, the last day of school, and until then, we aren't together, and to only call him in emergencies. I barely talked to anyone while we were doing the poster. I tried to call him and talk, but it kinda became an argument. I wanna know how to fix this. Yesterday, we hung out, and it was amazing. The last month, we've been arguing about stupid stuff, and for the past 2 days, we has changed and is more calm. I also tried to change by not walking off and not talking loudly, but I'm not doing it very well. I'm honestly so sad, and I want to fix this in any way I can. If anyone can help, thank you. And since he has me on Reddit, I'm sorry. I really hope we can talk and move past this. I'm so disappointed in my brother for leaving his family. He cheated on his wife and then divorced her. He had 2 kids with her, a boy and girl. He went straight to moving in with the girl he cheated with his wife on, and immediately introduced his kids to her. And even though the wife set up so he can see his kids on the weekend, he drops them off at my mom and dad's house and only sees them when it's time to take them back to his ex-wife. He lies and says it's because of work, but then you see him on social media, having fun with his GF. My mom asked him why the kids can't just visit him in his new place, and he says this new woman doesn't want his kids there, because she also has kids and doesn't think his kids are good examples. He's now practically raising his GF's kids and essentially abandoned his own. The boy and girl are now showing signs that they need to be in therapy. They're acting out, being violent to each other, saying really weird and out of the blue things. I can see their mother struggling. I used to admire my brother, but now can't stand the sight of him. What is the point of it all? Living through a breakup and getting the sack from my job all at once is like getting punched in the gut repeatedly. My mental health hasn't exactly been on my side for a long time, and I'm just barely holding on, thanks to a cocktail of meds that keep me from totally losing my grip. To top it off, I've got to down sleeping pills just to catch a wink of sleep and fend off the nightmare of total insanity. Believe me, this is just the start. There's a whole lot of other stuff messing with my life right now. Honestly, I feel like I've been tossed into the absolute worst chapter of my life. Thoughts about just ending it all have been clouding my mind for quite some time. And lately, they've been coming on stronger, and they're terrifying. People keep telling me, don't let all this bad stuff take over, man. But it's like, where am I supposed to find the strength or the motivation to keep going? It's like I'm stuck in this loop where no matter what I do, life's just ready to sling more crap my way. Each time it happens, it just makes those suicidal thoughts scream even louder in my head. I keep hearing, you gotta stop sulking, stop focusing on the bad stuff. But how do you do that when everything, and I mean everything, seems pointless? How do you just get up and do something when it feels like there's no reason, no purpose to anything at all? I'm not just talking about the big stuff here, but the small, everyday things too, like getting out of bed, eating, taking a shower when even these things seem too hard. How am I supposed to keep going? Can't wait to fall in love. 33. Hi. This is going to be a rant post more than anything, and it's going to be filled with my disgusting emotions lol. I've been drinking, which means I have a lot of them, ha 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 ha. I'm just here to express more than anything how much this one person means to me. I'm 19, and he's 18. We were never together or anything. We met through a mutual friend at the beginning of this year, and I was really into him, but he had a girlfriend at the time, so I backed off. However, in the middle of April, he wanted to see me because they had broken up. The following night, we ended up having a lot of fun together, and it was just so nice. I haven't been in a defined relationship before, so of course, I developed feelings for him really fast and became super attached. More than anything, it developed into a situationship that ultimately didn't go anywhere. It only lasted a month. He left me undelivered for hours, and even up to days towards the end, and would ignore me. I was so devastated and fucking angry that he wouldn't just be honest with me about not liking me. I felt I was so vulnerable with this person, and that it didn't mean anything to him. The reason I haven't been in a relationship is because I'm afraid of approaching people and being so emotionally open with them, so the fact it didn't mean anything to him made me so upset. It's okay though, people don't like you back. It happens. I've been on both sides on this situation. Needless to say, I didn't take it well and lost my shit with him. We ended up talking a bit and he acknowledged that he was shitty. I was shitty too, though, and I acknowledged that. But overall, I just can't believe how much one person could mean to me. I have never cared for someone so much in my entire life. The way he occupied my mind, and how intensely I felt for him was nothing like I've ever felt. I harbor no hard feelings towards him now. He will always mean a lot to me, beyond just romance and sex. He would always go on rants about World War II, soccer, and anything he was interested in. I loved just sitting there and listening to him talk about the things he loved or whatever random shit he got up to in his day. The fact that I wasn't even in love makes me so excited to be swept off my feet by someone who does love me as much as I love them. I've always dreamed of getting married, and I cannot wait to find that person who I can share all of my love with romantically. I just have so much of it to give. Anyway, I think I am insane, but more than anything, I just needed to get some pent-up emotions off of my chest, which is the point of this subreddit lol. Thanks for reading. Have a beautiful day. 3.